Yeah, there's no replacement for wins and more specifically 3 points in the position we're in. So that was very important tonight, regardless of how it happened. It happened, and that was the objective of the evening that we talked about in the locker room before the game. And so I'm very happy with that. I think playing in a controlled manner against a deep block has not been very easy for us. But tonight, I think the guys did an excellent job of playing with control, but also the right times, creating some dynamic moments in the final third against a deep block, but always being in control and not allowing pretty much anything on the counter. Just in the second half when it was 3-0, one or two small moments. And I was very pleased with that. We actually worked on it during the week, these specific moments. And so that was something that we had spoken about after Vancouver we were not happy with, and worked on it during the week. We had another extra day of rest, not playing in Austin. And so I think that all helped out for sure tonight. But it's a really good step in the right direction for us to play against teams in a deep block, to break them down, to create a lot of moments. And not so much in doing it, but in how we did it. And I think that is what we'll show the players tomorrow, my days, and Friday. And then to be ready for Dallas on Saturday.
This was the first time you faced Colorado since the second leg of the Champions League, when accusations were made against Sergi Palencia. He was cleared, of course. The foul tonight, the red card, do you think that was residual from that at all? Was there a situation on the field where maybe that was manifested because of some feelings related to that?
Nothing at all that I could pick up on. It seemed like a normal MLS match that both teams tried to win. The referee made his decision. I think it's a young player. I don't think it's ever happened to him. I don't think there was any real intent there to hurt Sergi by any means. Just hard play, and the ref made his decision. Could have called the yellow card too, but he made his decision, and that's why they're refs and we're not.
Coach, congrats on the win. First half for Javier Dorson looked a little disjointed. Even Mark Delgado at one point kind of gesturing pretty fervently towards him to make a different run. And then second half, he looked like he had started running better patterns in the right spaces. And can you talk about if you addressed something at halftime, particularly with the way he was making his runs, or it was more of a team thing?
Yeah, it's always connected. I don't think it's specific to him or one thing we say. And so everything that leads up to a moment where you do score or something does something, we break through in a very clear manner. All of those moments before are meaningful for that moment. And so sometimes forcing things in one certain way will open up pockets another way. If I am an outside back and I play up the line 4 times, the 5th time the defender is going to stop me. So I have to think differently and go inside. So a lot of our offensive play and breaking teams down in a low block are exactly that. Trying certain things to open up different pockets later on and prioritizing certain spaces. And so there's just a lot of that jockeying going on. The longer you are in a lower block and the more passes the opponent makes, the opponent being us, the harder it is to block all the windows and to stop everything. I thought Colorado did a very good job defending for about 40 minutes until the penalty. But from my perspective, it was only a matter of time with one more player.
Hey, Steve. Javier also he scores his first goal. And before that, he has the shot that's blocked that sets up Ordaz's goal. Kind of a non-assist. How big is that for him?
Yeah, it's great. I think this past season in Liga MX, it wasn't a prolific season for him. He had some great games, also against us. But we saw a player and identified a player who, in our system, could find the back of the net and set up his teammates. And he did exactly that tonight. And I think every game he's played for us, he's gotten a little better, which is a great sign.